This move is going to show you how to get started making working drawings from your 3D model. We're going to start off with a 3D model on the screen, and first thing we're going to do is go to our account and choose Preferences and choose Drawing, and here make sure we've got the ISO standard selected. Here make sure you've got A3 paper selected, and here make sure you've got third angle projection selected. Then click on OK for those. Then go to File. We're going to make a new drawing which is going to be based on our design. Here we're going to bring the full assembly into the drawing. We're creating a new drawing and we're going to have the title block that we've already made. So we click on OK for that. And now it's creating a new blank sheet with the new title block, and it's going to give us the opportunity to put this in. So the scale at the moment is 1 to 5. We'll change that to 1 to 2. We'll just carry on all the way up here. It'll be off the screen because it's right at the top. 1 to 2. And we can also change the projection that we've got. So we'll try that. Place that there. That might be all you want to have on your first page. If you want to keep the colour, double click it and go for shaded. And it should put in a fully shaded version of what you want. Oops, I've gone through the wrong thing. Let's put in hidden lines. Check it again. Shaded. Yep. Okay, we can now go back to our model and we can start making drawings of the parts. So if we click on this one, we'll find out what its name is. Maybe we'll just click on that. Here it is, it's the compass mast. Okay, so we can right click on that and we can move up here until we find Create Drawing, which once again is just off your screen. And we're not bringing in the full assembly. We've already selected the component that we're bringing in. We're not going to create a new drawing for this. We're going to go into the one we've just made, which we have not yet named. We may create a new sheet, so it'll go on page 2 now. So we'll go OK. And now that's coming in at a scale of 1 to 2. So we'll click there, and that's our parent view which has been put in. So we can just go OK to that. Then we can go Drawing Views, do a projected view, select this parent view. Then if we move off to the side, we'll get a side-on view of it. If we move upwards, we'll get the top view. And if we move out here, we'll get an isometric view. Press enter when you're finished. You'll notice that when you go to move these things around on the screen, they don't move as freely as you might think. So this view always has to line up in the same height as that one. So if I move this one up or down the page, it'll take that one with it. And if I can move this one up and down the page, but not sideways, because it always has to line up with the parent view. I might decide now to move these out to the corner of the page so that I can put some other view of another component. So I can take this out here and then bring the other one across with it. There it is. At this point I can start putting dimensions on these things. So the space here between the views, that space, and this space around here, generally try not to put any dimensions in there. So if we want to dimension the overall height, set Dimension tool, click there, move it out. There we go. We want the overall width of it at the bottom here. click, click, drag it out to where you want it, and click again. If you want to dimension a hole, you have to change to a, dimensions, we need to get a diameter dimension. Just bring that back a bit. Okay, so we'll just get our diameter dimension again. Click on that. There's the diameter come out there. With holes, you're also supposed to put a centre mark showing that it is a hole. So if we get that, here's your centre marks. So centre mark for a hole, click on that, and there's your centre mark. If we just go across a little bit, there's the hole there, and that hole is also supposed to have a centre mark, but the centre mark when it's shown in this direction is called a centre line. So we have to pick on one side of the hole and the other side of the hole, and there's a centre line going through. We've also got the hole shown up here. So once again, pick one side of the hole and the other side of the hole, and there's the centre line coming through. Some of these dimensions you don't need to show the dimension of the width there because you've already got the dimension down here. The dimension of this line here can be shown over here. So just go get the dimension tool again. And this one. Now they overlap. So I'll just select this one and drag this up out of the road to that side. We can bring in another part, so this time we want the sensor bar. Right click, scroll up here until you come to create drawing. We're going to take it into our existing drawing. We're going to take it onto page 2 and click OK. When it comes to base view, I might change the base view a little bit. At the moment it's put in a front view. Top, bottom, try that one, see what it is. Yeah, that might show it a bit better, so I'll place that view. Okay, scale of 1 to 2. Select that. Projected views. There's one. There's another. There's another. Hit enter. And then we can rearrange these views on the page and edit them as we wish. And so this will pretty much get you started with how to put drawings of individual parts onto your documents.